Hi. Thanks for joining the stream. The live class will start in 2 minutes. K. Hi Joggle. Hi. Hi. I am not going to be able to play tonight. Love the finisher vids you should do Octane. Yes. Legendary it would sick. Octane has been done already. Crypto. Watch all the legends finished so far, here, URL.
And we are live. What's up, guys? And welcome to the new
It
live
says
class
card load
today.
link.
Yeah, Octane has been done, Crypto has been done for the legendaries finisher, and I'm hunting actively Ref prestige skins right now. So hopefully we'll get her by next week. Well, you can check the playlist. It's on the playlist. It's called Trophy Hunter series. The link should work though. Hey, Abud is here. I don't know if he wants to join or not the live class. I'll join him after. Alright. So, well, it's Christmas season right now. And just a little shout out to the Holiday Bash music that I wish they re-release every year for whoever missed it in the first season. That's just a little bit kind of nostalgia that you can get from the very first season when they used to do a great Christmas event. And yeah, unfortunately no Lifeline Christmas skin this season neither, so kind of rip. So today, following the next week masterclass that will be focused on landing, I wanted to review quickly loot and inventory management and optimization. So it might be a bit common, but I hope you'll find a few interesting comments. From that.
What is your rank?
This rank, I haven't played much rank this season. I haven't played rank for like 3 seasons, I think. So I started at bronze 4, I stopped at gold. I'm only really interested in playing rank if I can go to master or predator, but for that I rather have a squad. It's too hard for me to play to solo queue, especially with a defensive legend. It's not really caustic. I don't think he's really the best legend to solo queue with.
Intelligence will guide us to survival.
What about you, man? Have you been grinding to diamond or you reached master already?
Introducing your champion.
I didn't get here alone. I defeated a lot of people to get here.
Alright, so in terms of loot and inventory...
I'm at D2 going for master in late 2k kill crypto.
Nice. Master is sweet, especially if you can do
About
it
here
close.
you wanna play ranked after you're done with the stream or just pubs?
Oh, I can do both, bro. But I don't think I can join you if you're already in diamond. I'm still stuck up in gold. So, the loot and the inventory should be influenced majoritarily by, of course, what guns you prefer, but the crafting system rotation is also should be also very influential in your selection of guns and load up. So today is quite good for lights. As you can see, we have the purple light mag and this purple standard stock. So you should definitely think on your loot about going for straight from the bat alternator, R99 and R3 obviously. So here. So when you land and you're not contested, that's pretty easy to just chill and take your time, but the fact is, since you're not contested, you need to rush as soon as possible to go for another third party.
I'm inside the ring. My odds are
So my best advice is, first, if you're contested, you need to go on open loot, means not the bin loot. There is the loot that is already on the ground floor or inside buildings. It will save you time and you don't need to waste time while opening those bins and potentially getting shot. Another good thing is, once you're done for doing like your first roundup of loot, you can see you're already stacked already on max loot.
fortunately.
So you don't want to waste
don't have
time
far to go.
stopping, opening your inventory, selecting things and dropping stuff around. First things first, the thing I should have done is to avoid to take so many grenades, because you don't need so many grenades. I got
Ring is
lucky
within
enough to
close
get a purple
proximity.
backpack. But
45 seconds left.
avoid grenades until you get at least a blue backpack. So by default, instead of just spamming like a mad person and grabbing anything that you can see, try to also be to manage those parts and
30
just only
seconds.
get
The
a
ring
gun,
is
get
in
the
the
ammo
air.
you need and build up from that. The other cool thing is when you're doing rotation from loot to loot, you just open your inventory and you will auto run. And while doing that, you can already trim down all the unnecessary stuff that you're not gonna loot. So if you do that
10
frequently
seconds. I must get inside the ring.
and quickly, you can already save a lot of time by doing so. Alright, so when you're done at this place here,
In progress.
you're gonna take a small break. I mean, of course you can still run, but here we're gonna take a small break and we're gonna assess what we found. So right now we have one solid gun with a 3x. Our 301 is correct with a 3x, but I'll rather have a G7 Scott. This is personal preferences. So this is basically what I'm gonna look for in the next loot around. But I'm already set up, and this is already like ready to kill, ready to fight and ready to kill. I got a blue shield, so right now I'm literally fight ready.
Care package
Enough
being
ammo as well.
delivered.
So I grabbed this sniper stock in looking forward to get my G7. And this gun is pretty weak. So at that point, I'm not gonna look for, like, necessarily focus on light, but I can go from R301 and G7, and in that case I will switch the scope on the right. So right now I'm still want to stick to light because of the crafting system. Unfortunately there is no crafting nearby. So what I'm gonna do is, how far is the, yeah.
We should probe that sector over there.
I'm gonna go straight for the care package. Since I got a second shitty gun, I mean alternator is pretty fine, but as you can see there is no attachment. I'm gonna try to ditch this gun, or if I get lucky find a more suitable replacement option. So always don't open one bin after another and waste time. Open them all and then you can have a quick look around and then decide exactly what you want to do. So here we go. So basically I'm just determining my loot based on what I found, which is kind of common sense. But I'm just not gonna get locked on, oh, I like this gun or I prefer this gun and these kind of things. Obviously I got preferences, but right now I'm gonna really base my loot and my inventory on the mag I can find. So I'm not really fond of, if you're not really fond of the 30-30 repeater like me, you can always consider switching. Like I can consider switching to a G7, we'll go on the right, and then find a flat line. But now I need to rotate two guns, which is gonna be like a little bit time consuming and not very workable. Now what do we get? We got the digital threat. So right away what comes into my mind is the R99. I don't want to be stuck with the crawler, even though crawler is quite nice. So always try to do, it's kind of a mental Tetris, I will say, when you're gonna prepare your inventory. You need to assess of what you found and then what you can combine with. Switching, trying to find two guns is gonna be like really time consuming. So always try to have one solid build up so you can fight anytime you want, and then try to complete it with another one as soon as you're lucky, or if you complete your first successful fight. So here I can switch to car and back that like that, and then keep the stabilizer. Why? Because now I can just stick on those guns, or I can even go back to alternator, but I think car is still better than alternator. And I can go with rather M-lock, or as you can see down below, I finally found a G7. And now all I need to do is to switch back my mag, and now I'm ready. Sniper stock is not gonna make a big difference. So always try to compose your inventory on the fly like that.
New kill leader appointed.
Based on your guns, you can see there is like a lot of guns who have a lot of similarity. The car is really streamlined. You can carry a lot of loot. You can have either a heavy or a light mag with it. Because basically what you want is you don't want to have all those attachments taking place in your inventory like that. Because then you won't be able to grab those bats or those grenades or just the ammo. So you want to try to get guns that can relief a little bit your inventory, and then compose from there until you get like your sweet combo. After that, in terms of ammunition, as you can see, I'm running a little bit low on heavy, but that's not really an issue, because right here, right now, I'm gonna run the G7 for mid to long range
It is
engagement. I got a
fortuitous.
3x,
I'm already
so
inside
this is
the
really
ring.
the ammo I need the most first. And always don't forget to reload when you're doing this kind of switch.
Delivering replicator.
Incoming replicator.
So after that, I
What a
can look for a
marvelous
little bit more of
science.
heavy, and also you can also base your guns based on the rotation you're in it. So here, if you quickly assess, you're gonna have a lot of. If I was close to energy depot, I could go on mid to close range guns, because you can see all the rotation from there to gardens are gonna be like close to mid fight. If I'm in gardens, I can definitely run long range and disregard right now short range ammo or gun. So that's basically it. I never lock down my gun preferences on, okay, I need a vault. Oh, I can find a vault finally. Now I need a vault. I'm gonna drop my car and need to reset and look for everything around. No, always based on what you can find and then compose from there. And even if it's not your most favorite guns, this will also be a good practice for you to learn to master like any guns you can find. If it's rather the 30-30 repeater, the G7, any guns that you want. Don't forget to run while dropping. This will save you a lot of time in your inventory. You can even slide down, blah 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 blah. And that's basically it. So that's just a very simple live class today. And I didn't want it to do a master class for that, because it's kind of straightforward. But yeah, those are my... so the 3 things to remember is, don't lock necessarily your loot on your preferences. Learn to be ambivalent,
The trap is set.
so you can just like manage every gun. The time you're gonna... What is this slow red?
Gas trap deployed.
This is not so bad.
Gas trap. Recharging shields.
Is that là-bas?
Gas pod deployed.
Those guys... Well, that's my first game of the day, by the way, but no. So, on this terrible disappointment,
Enemy here.
we can do, at least we can do a rerun based on maybe a little bit different loot, you're gonna see. Alright, let's go for round number 2, so you guys can... Are we gonna get lucky here? I guess not. I do find that it's easier and luckier to open a lot of packs at once. I usually end up with more legendaries than if I open one after one after one after another.
You must understand, death is the true test.
Because I keep opening my solo pack and I didn't get a single legendary forever. But when I open like 30 packs, I end up with 2 or 3 legendary in a row. So I'm pretty sure the odds works a little bit differently like that. Alright, let's do another landing and then we'll go play rank or pubs with a boot.
You've all been marked for death.
Oh, and also what I forgot to precise, when you're gonna land, obviously always, especially if you're looking to build up a light and when the crafting is quite good, always try to land on a place where there is crafting materials, or directly in the hot drop, so you can look for, if you're lucky enough, for a gold gun or something like that.
This landing area will prove beneficial.
Obviously for us, we're gonna try to land somewhere remote, somewhere peaceful, so we don't have to fight, and we can run this mental Tetris build up guns process. So here is already a winner. Like this, you already fight ready. You have two guns, quite powerful. Now I got the stabilizer, so I think straight ahead I can think R301 or G7 stocks or M-lock.
Time to go. I'm done.
Of course, if I start to find a purple energy mag, I will
To the ring.
reassess. So always open your bins to all together and then you can look around knowing, okay, I need this, I need that. So now, what do we get? We found two purple. So we're gonna forget about the G7 and the R301. But even though I will not necessarily discard it because I can craft it. So I can still like decide to discard the purple heavy. The purple energy mag, but not anymore because now we're thinking right away devotion. Of course, if you like devotion. So I always believe it's easier to find a gun rather than the attachment that goes with a gun. So always focus on the attachment first to build up your setup. So here I could go with 30-30 repeater and devo. So I want to make space. I can drop the light. Why? Because I know there is nobody around. So I'm not in the risk of a fight. And I'm still gonna keep this gun because I can carry some attachment. I will not have to carry here, since I didn't get lucky enough to find a bigger backpack. And since we're gonna totally drop the light, and here I go with the M-lock that I wanted, so now I can reverse this and reverse that. And then I'm just gonna focus on finding a devo, or back to light.
Attention.
In that case, always remember when you drop stuff where you dropped it, because you could always consider to change your mind after. So here, what do we got? We got good close to mid range. We have a good long range. I wish I could still use the turbocharger. Definitely, we're not gonna do snipes anymore because G7 is out of the question. And we don't want to go with a repeater when we have an M-lock with a powerful stabilizer. So eventually what I could do is keep those attachments for energy, but ideally you'll have teammates who are gonna go for those.
Gotta hop up here. Turbocharger. Extended energy mag.
And then you switch and you build
Level
up.
3.
And now you're literally ready. All you need now is a little bit more healables, backpack and but you're basically rotation ready right now and fight ready. Especially knowing that you have a very good guns, full attachment, and the best armor possible.
Extended heavy mag here. Level
So
3.
that's it. This is really how you should do a build-up. Didn't get the chance to find a Mastiff or things like that, but always like work on the fly and get the composition of your guns open until you find really the last attachment.
Level 3.
If you want to completely reverse a gun, I would recommend you do it when you finish a fight and after you're fully healed up, because switching an entire gun can take a little bit of time, and if you get third party, it will always probably put you in a very uneasy and unenjoyable position. So when you're in the middle of the fight, yeah, try not to change gun, except of course if you don't have any more ammunition, obviously. And after that, you have to just focus on the rotation and the fight. Alright, let's try to do a little bit better to end up this live class. I wish I had Arcstar. Wish me good luck, guys. Abud, where are you? Lol. Yeah, I'm a solo. You guys are sweating.
Gas trap deployed.
I'm not gonna...
Half the squad's expired.
Alright, I think that's it for today. I'm gonna go to hunt those skins. I hope you guys are well. Only 95. And this will help a little bit more your looting process, and I hope I didn't forget any important information I wanted to share with you on that topic. I believe I did not. I'll be seeing you next week for the masterclass concerning landing, and this will be quite interesting since landing is very important and strategic part of the game. Because if you messed up your landing, well, you can lose a lot of RP, especially in a rank. So I'll be seeing you next week. Wish me good luck today for hunting down those res prestige skin, and hopefully, well, Abud will be able to provide a good support. And but I'll see you next week, guys, and be safe out there and start to enjoy the winter season. Those sweet chocolates, those less sweet event non-free packs, and try to bring this Christmas spirit, whether it's on Apex or around you and your loved one. Alright, take care guys, see you!